Hello, hello. We are back with another round of Noita. Another daily game of Noita, nonetheless. Another daily game of Noita with our ban list on the right side. If we get a win, an item we used to get that win will be banned. That is to say, an item, or a spell, or a perk, will be banned. And one of those banned items and or spells and or perks is in fact Lightning Bolt, so this is a very, very sad wand. I guess I'll take it for now, but really disappointing. That wand would have been so good. That would have been so fun. What do we got? Energy orb. Got him. But yeah. Run since last win is almost certainly not correct down here. It's probably at least 8, probably more, to be entirely honest with you. But we'll figure it out. We'll just get a win today, and then we'll know that it's been 0 days since last win. We'll just take a nice, casual dive down to Colmy. And we'll pop Colmy with something. Don't quite know what we're working with just yet. Wait a second. Is that Firebolt? Firebolt, which is in fact not banned. Okay. Cool. Energy Sphere Orb is very good. Right? I'm so confused. Right, oh god. Bubble Spark. Bubble Spark is the one that's banned? The blue sphere that is banned? Not Energy Sphere or Energy Orb. Not to be confused with the various other blue orb weapons. Spells. Ow. That was a lot of damage. I mean, it was 21. It's not that much damage, but it was more than I'd wanted to take, and there's a lot of nonsense going on here. I don't necessarily love seeing all this. It's an egg. Oh, Acceleratium potion. Alright. I'm gonna head off to the right to acquire a tablet. You know what? Come here, buddy. Thank you. Your usefulness is no longer... yeah. Your usefulness has run out. Okay. I would make some excuse like I'm tired or something, but to be entirely honest with you, I'm not even tired. Or something. I guess I'm slightly out of practice, but... Out of practice speaking? Yeah, sorta. Sorta, kinda. I guess I haven't been holding court very often, but... I don't know, man. We're just gonna dip ourselves in some blood and wander around. Hello! Hello. I am sad. Surely there's some water around here? Alright, now this water will surely make it over there. So I can't actually, like... I got like a single piece of gold for that. So water is a banned substance, which means I can't hold it in a flask and use it. But I can try to use it environmentally. Or from spells, but alas. I was not fast enough. Got him. Let's give him a good swift kick in the face. Well, I'll give a crate a good swift kick in the side. Alright, what do we got? 1, 2, 3. Ooh, this is a tough one. I think I'm gonna go like this. Darn, right up to the... Oh, I'm too many things. Levitatium, Acceleratium, Levitatium. So what that means, we're gonna take this Levitatium. We're gonna put it in a hole somewhere. We need a good hole. No, not here. Let's see what we can find. No, not down there. Darn. I would really like that tablet, but... Ow. That was unfortunate. Hey, buddy. I was getting attacked by a worm. Nice. Hey, you. Come fight me. Hey, come on. Come fight me, dude. Look, there's fire over here. You like this? Come on up. I got stuck. And he is dead. We're down to 53 health with a mere 246 gold, which actually does put us right on track to die as soon as we get the prerequisite 500 gold to want to leave the first floor, which is not good for us. That guy has a wand, and it's banned, and it's not particularly great either. It's technically better than that maybe, but this should work. Yes, that was my intent. I'm just gonna dump out a whole bunch of this. And then we're gonna mix this into it. And what we're doing here is making some Hastium. So we're gonna fill up this flask with Hastium. Oh, it is full. We're gonna fill up this flask with Hastium. And it is most of the way full. So we didn't quite get all the way to 100, but 86 is pretty good. Now what that lets us do is, first off, it lets us zoom all the way back to the right. Hastium is very fun. It will often get you into trouble, but you know, most fun things will get you into trouble. Whee! I'm so fast. I am speed. No, I washed it off. Do I want it as a stain or do I want to drink it? Probably want it as a stain. See? There we go. I just fly over here, throw this out in the middle, and fly back this way. We pick up the tablet, which seems to have clipped itself into a wall or something, so that's awesome. Anyway, we move on with our lives. Guess that's just the way things are. Whee! I do love Hastium. It really is fun. It is probably going to get me killed. You can move into danger extremely quickly with it. I didn't notice the, what's it called? The perforated modifier. But I assume the perforated modifier is here, since everything is all worm-eaten. What is the declaration for the perforated modifier? I don't remember. Where did all these holes come from? No, that's where did all this water come from? Feels spacious in here? Sound like that. And that's why the little worms exist so frequently down here too. Man, why doesn't gold float? That's a perk we need, gold floats. Make it float in water, make it hover like 6 inches off the ground. That would be a fun one. I would like whatever's in there. That guy was bleeding a lot of acid. There's no way I'm actually getting in there without poking a hole in the bottom or something. I need a better digging wand. What's this? Oh hey, this is almost exactly what I need. So I believe the Runestone of Metal turns all metal into poison. I was right. The metal has been converted into poison, and the poison into poison gas for whatever reason. Ugh. Awesome. I guess I'll take it for the wand. I guess. Ugh. Nah, I'm fine. That's disappointing. So, our wands have been disappointing. Our tablet has disappointed me. What else are we gonna have here? Yikes! Okay. So I guess the poison just turns into poison gas. Ow, ow. No, I'm poisoned. We're fine. We're at 41 health. Why is there polymorphine up there too? This is awful. There are infinite dangerous things going on here. This was extremely ill-advised, by the way. Well, I probably should have died there. Bye. Alright, all according to plan. Ooh, we got luminous drills. Neat. Extra health is a banned perk. This ghost here is not in fact banned. So I'll probably end up taking this. So, I need a wand with a good mana charge speed, which is this one here, which would have been so good if these weren't banned. So let's grab that luminous drill. What is this? I don't know if I want that for anything. Yep. This is still just better. Hold up. I'm curious. Now those are theoretically little bits of metal on the ground, right? Nope. But I bet if I were to activate this... Nope. Wow, they're not even metal while in flight. Interesting. Today I learned. So the main reason here to keep the Runestone of Metal is just to like carve holes in things. Oops. That's pretty good. Yeah, I'm just gonna grab this and move on with my life. I don't think I'm gonna anger Steve on this floor. I do not trust that we will be able to kill Scout by the 4th floor. Did I want to change anything else? Not particularly. Yeah, this is fine. Honestly. Wow. Yeah, somehow this is still the best tool I've got. Jeez, that was unfortunate. Also poorly handled. You see, this is the problem with Hastium. It's so fast. I'm just gonna wash everything off. Ugh. Surely there's some water nearby. Surely. Oh, wait a second. What am I talking about? I'm an adult. I can drain whatever this is. Toxic sludge now. I guess I could do some digging for gold on this floor, but I don't generally like to do that. Okay, well, there is an energy sphere with trigger, which is pretty good. Got him. Well, this game is excellent. That's so frustrating. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna make my way on over to the, what's it called? The Fungal Cavern. You know the place. And then I'm going to get some strong weapons, and we're gonna be fine. Let's go ahead and dig. What did I pick up? An energy sphere. Well, I guess that does actually dig pretty effectively. If it were faster, it would dig more effectively. Okay, let's just land right here. Everything is fine. Yikes. Ooh, hello. I'll take that. Oh. Yeah, we have the potential to be broken already, don't we? Oh, right. These ghosts are actually, like, melee ghosts. That's not ideal. I was thinking they shot little short-range projectiles, but that is the wrong ghost. I mean, they're better than nothing, but only just. Come on, guys. Okay, I got a set of 4 ghosts here now. There we go. Ow. Come on, buddy. There you go. Maybe I should just go to the next floor. Easy kills. To shreds, you say? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go to the next floor. I have the materials to make a strong wand, even if it's not like an amazing... You saw that. Y'all saw that. I might not even make it to the next floor, to be honest with you. Well, never mind. Alright. So, perhaps. Oh my. That's a plasma beam orbit. Oh, I almost want to go back up and kill the alchemist now. Slime blood. Slime no longer slows me. Higher projectile resistance. I do like that. Stainless armor is excellent, but not necessarily for what I'm up to. I'm going to take slime blood here. I'm going to go ahead and add mana to this. That's not fast. That's pretty fast. But it does run out of mana pretty quickly. I should not be firing that without full health. I mean, it is strong. There's no denying that. I think I like that more just because it's not likely to kill me. Let's think about this. Yeah. Sorry, Fish. Leave no witnesses. How much does this cost? 20? I'm gonna grab this and I'm gonna move on with our lives. I am going to move on with our collective lives. You heard that right. Right. Nothing else we want to change. Well, perhaps we get rid of this. I guess this is still useful. Technically, that's faster, but... Hold up, wait a minute. This costs 50, it'll redrain mana immediately. Also, it's, yeah. Anywho. Right, we need that one. One wand. Two wands. Let's go like this. Wait a second. I guess it may technically be correct here to come over behind this here statue. Oh god, this is gonna be annoying. Well, actually, maybe not. That was lucky. This is less likely lucky. Yeah, that's not exactly what I was going for there. If you know what I'm up to, you understand, but okay, here we go. Now we're just gonna take this and we're gonna toss it in this little puddle. We're gonna pick it up again and toss it in again. We're gonna try it again. Surely this should work. Alright, maybe I don't fully understand the mechanic. I'm gonna try it later. So I'm gonna hold on to that wand for the time being. And we're gonna ignore the fact that we wasted a whole 5% of this potion. What a waste. Yep, I play no games here. Ooh, that's a firestone. I probably want the firestone. It makes a good, it does a good water impression. Poison cloud, but the wand is actually pretty good, so I'm just gonna take it. There we go. Now let's go ahead and explode some more things for kicks. Yikes. Darn, I thought I could get under that. Alright, well, that's fine. We're still at 95. Ooh, more pheromone. Ow. Alright, now we pick up Firestone, we go and get our gold. We react to all these enemies coming in, attacking us. We fly around a little bit. We're at 89 health, still pretty good. Yikes. Alright, we're out of speed. I don't like that there is a, here, let's do this. Here's a clever way of dealing with this situation. It's kind of slow, isn't it? Wow, nice shot, buddy. Gotta give him props on that. Eggs and Fireball Orbit, none of which is banned, none of which I particularly want, but I think I like the wand, so. Did anyone see where my Firestone went? I'm so confused. Am I tripping? Should I throw it somewhere? I thought I left it right down here. Yeah, I guess. Oh, is that it? That is it. Got it. Alrighty then. Magic arrow, no other... Well, actually, that's a redeeming quality. The wand's kind of good. We got Magic Bolt. Not anything particularly interesting here. Bonk, bonk. Oh, a worm died here. Nice. Easy big old chunk of gold there. I don't think I'm gonna bother trying to craft the end of everything this game. Okay, do robots just die to this thing? They do. Spitter bolt, so sad. Wait a second, this wand is kind of awesome looking. Yeah, I'll take it over this one. Easy. Ow. Annoying. 62 health. We're not doing too bad. Yikes. Wait a second. Did that not kill? Does that not kill the robot? Was I wrong? Yep, I guess it doesn't. I guess the other one did for whatever reason. Probably hit an explosive near it or something. That's unfortunate. That would have been a really cool feature. And like a reason to, or a really good reason to hold on to that Runestone of Metal. No. Oh, another wand over here. Yikes. Well, that probably would have killed me. Well, never mind, it's fireworks. It's a really good recharge time. Really awful wands, though, all in all. Uh-huh. That's a bomb. I don't know why there was a bomb in here, but there was. Maybe there's a chest or something? Okay, we've got Earthquake Shot, Lightning Bolt. Always cast Personal Lightning Caster. Yeah, I'm not super interested in that wand. We're at 60 health. We're still doing alright. We're cooking. Alright, guys, and ooh, hello. I'm gonna take it over this. I can already dig well enough without that nonsense. Is there anything unpleasant about this? The triple cast is actually banned, so I can't use this until I modify that off of it. Love to see it. Perhaps I should just head to the next floor. That is probably the case. The next floor is the place where I think Runestone of Metal is the most useful. Ooh, a heart. Yikes. Okay. I don't like what I just saw. That looked like a nuke or something. It is a nuke. Nice. Well, nuke isn't banned. But this wand is pretty trash. I could take it over this to try to use the nuke. What do I like about this wand? 110 recharge time. But honestly, it's not amazing in comparison to the rest of my wands. Nuke is definitely a case of just raw power. I'm gonna take it. Don't want to stay here any longer. Ooh, I should do that thing. Be right back. Alrighty then. It is now a race against the clock. I have moved my laundry, but more relevant, I have taken my sleeping pills. It's like nothing super strong or anything, but I'm not gonna say being very drowsy will make me better at this game by any means. Alright, now here's a conundrum. That's a nice pool of blood. Wait, I have a firestone, I don't need it. Okay, cool. Carrying on. I should just go down. But what if there are resources I need over here? That was not smart, by the way. Those ponds often have explosives in them. Is that ambrosia? Okay. Ambrosia I will... Double kill. Yeah, let's think about this. You know, I often take ambrosia and don't even use it, so you know what? Heck it. I don't need that crap. Hello. I'm just gonna leave. TBH with you. So there's another... Ooh, black hole with timer. That's something. Oil blood. Oil blood immunity to fire, huh? And that is, in fact, not a banned perk as far as I can tell. Yep, that's a good one. Means I can drop the firestone for something else. So that's kind of decent. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of these. Let's get rid of this. This is a good wand. $150 is still my best mana recharge time. So I'm taking oil. Oil blood, that is to say. Accelerating shot. Luminous drill. There's lava to blood. Lava to blood. Lava to blood. Do I want that for anything? Probably not. I'll take the black hole. I don't actually know if I need the black hole here. Now that I've bought it. Yeah, I don't honestly love what we've got going on here. TBH. Funny. Anyway. So do we want to use the nuke? Okay, maybe it's... Is it flat surfaces just work better for this thing I'm trying to do? That might be the case. I don't love that there's blood here, but whatever. If this doesn't work, I don't know what to make of it. Really? Did they take it out? I used to do it right here. This was often the best spot for this, so maybe I'll try it here. Yeah. Oh, what the? Okay, so it worked on that one, but not on this one. I didn't actually want to sell that other one, but I guess I've done it now. Oh, okay, interesting. I guess maybe you have to fully cover its branches or whatever. I'm not going to try to explain that nonsense. Moving on with our lives. We're not going to use the nuke for anything right now. We're not going to use the black hole for anything right now. We are going to be able to come back and edit our wands, so... We are also... Why are all of our friends drunk? What is going on? Ooh, what? Just gonna put this down here. All right. This is new. Got a meat grinder of ghosts here. Okay, can I fill this up with stuff? Oops. %, pheromone. Okay, so can I make enemies drink things by putting it in this bottle now? Is that what's going on here? If so, I love this. Got him. Oh, I actually got him with that. Nice. Okay, Now, we're gonna put our projectile back on this so we have an actual weapon. 4% pheromone. You know what, my guy? I'm immune to fire, punk. I'm not immune to those, though. Alright, so I wonder... I guess I just haven't played this game in a while. I assume that there are not always these bottles everywhere. Also, I didn't see like a tag or anything that tells me that there's a modifier on this floor, so I'm slightly confused about that. Oh my. I want to set off that explosive, but you know what? Sorry, buddy. Ow, ow. So many ghosts. Nice. That is a bubble spark I can use. Or no, that's a, what's it called, spitter bolt I can use. If I were super tempted to use that spitter bolt, which I'm not actually. Got him. Sorry, buddy. I didn't mean it. Okay. Hi, guys. Bye, guys. Well. I missed. I kind of love what's happening here with this die. There we go. I shouldn't have done that. That chaos die is living up to its name here. Healing. Why is it? Okay, whatever. Anyway, we're gonna walk away from that now before we get ourselves killed. It is fun to play with it. Ow. Ow. Alright, I'm down to 119, which is not an ideal amount of health to be at. I think something's about to explode there. Okay. There appears to be lava to my left, which means I'm not going to bother going that way. There are so many healers on this floor. I'm a little bit confused, but I feel like the Hasty are on holiday or something. All this liquor and healers. I'm just going to move on with my life. No, 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 no. That's kind of interesting, but more blood. Now that one I'm definitely not taking. I might take dissolve powders. Yeah, I think I'll take dissolve powders here. We still haven't really... Let's see. $500 total. Ooh, wow, this is an excellent wand. Okay. So, we have a way to send a payload like that. Is that what we want? Yeah, I think that's fine. It even like goes forward is kind of nice. I'm not gonna bother taking that. I'm also not gonna bother. Oh wait, I can teleport. Right, I forgot. Ah. That was unpleasant. Got him. I am glad that I'm immune to fire on this floor. This floor tends to do a lot of burning. Flower off to my left. I don't love these spiders being there, but that's okay. Oh, come on. Yeah, my weapon definitely has not kept up with like the damage output necessary to be a successful Noita here. It's not awful, but it's not great. And honestly, these ghosts are like padding my damage too. Oh, those are my own projectiles. I'm like, oh god, what is that? Just gonna take it. There's an ice charge on here, which means that we have now killed the worm. Rotate towards foes. Interesting. Wow, this wand is kind of insane. Ow. Nice. Okay, so what are we doing here? Sparkle with timer. This is a yes shuffle. Okay, yeah, this wand isn't interesting like at all. Let's throw that away, throw that away, throw that away. Holy Lance, huh? You know, I've got an idea. Oh, Plasma Beam Deathcross. Now you're speaking my language, actually. Sparkbolt with trigger is banned, but Sparkbolt with timer is just fine. That's timer's a little too short for me. TBH with you. That timer's a lot longer. I do like that for killing the boss here. Really? Game, you're joking. I'm so confused. Buy my wand. Buy it. There we go. I hate that feature since it doesn't work, like, at all. I don't know. It's better than the old version where you could get infinite gold just for having any amount of pheromone, but I would rather the feature just, like, you know, work. Okay, this kills the boss. We're fine. This is fine. Hello, enemies. Bruh, die. What's going on? I'm kind of liking my odds of winning this game as long as I don't die to the dragon. I'm gonna pick this up while we're here. Part of me wants to go and drop it off back home. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Because I probably want to come back to my base after the dragon. So I might as well just drop it off there now. It's not that far. And drop. And go. Wait a second, how much mana does... 1075 mana recharge. Freeze plus laser drills plus any projectile means that that could actually just be the wand I need. So we're obviously going to throw away all this crap. I don't like Fizzle, but maybe I like Fizzle. So it's going to cast all this in a random order. Try it without Fizzle. Really? That's as fast as it goes? I'm a little confused about that, but okay, whatever. Yes. Huh. That probably doesn't do anything actually. Anyway, let's just move on with our lives. Let's drop this off here. Maybe we'll want it. There are some penta shots plus my timers slash triggers. So there are some options going forward after this boss. Ooh. Ow. What's this? this? What's this? Large Spitter Bolt, huh? It's the only unbanned Spitter Bolt so far. Or any at this point. I'm gonna pick it up for the time being. Though there's a banned spell on it, so I can't use it. Ow. Nice. Alright. All freaking right. Like, everything on here is banned. That's super frustrating. Luckily, the mana charge speed on this sucks, so I'm not losing out too much. I think I'm just gonna drop this and move on with my life. Yeah. There are definitely some things I could do with all that, but I'm not gonna fret too much over crafting the perfect wand here. I have regrets. Let's see. Let's see. So bad. We appear to be cooking. No, wait, this is banned. Banned. Bad. Not bad, but I'm probably not going to use it. So these are the real interesting things off of that one. Right, so I believe that I have decided that Always Cast does not count towards the ban list. That being said, I'm not terribly interested in Always Cast Heavy Spread. Not that something like this doesn't seem kind of appealing to me. Oh, never mind, that is very unappealing. Oh god, what is this garbage wand? 1.2 seconds. Yeah, what? I'm gonna puke. That is gross. That is some grossness. Anyway, time to throw away this garbage trash wand and move on with our intelligent plays, like taking this garbage trash wand and our pheromone and mixing the two together. I do not like this buggy mechanic. This is enough to cover like the whole wand, so I'm gonna go with that has very little to do with it. Am I lagging? Like, I wish I just knew what it wants from me. Maybe like right here. I wish I could kick the wand. Come on, buy it. One moment. Alright, so I'm gonna go with heck it. I don't need to sell my wands. This is frustrating, and I've got plenty of cash. No need to extend this run further than it already is going to go. Probably shouldn't have picked that up. Whatever. Anywho, grab. Might as well bring it with me. Oh. That scared me. I did not know what happened there. Let's see. Let's grab that and throw that away. Probably don't need that. Probably don't need that. Things we've already used this run. Basically none of these things. Well, except for this. That. Let me go in this run. Hastium. Plus the components, but I kind of feel like Hastium was what I used, not the rest of the components. What else? What else? What else? The rest of the stuff I think I still have on me. Right, we need this. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. We already killed the boss. We carry on with our lives now. I guess I could take that wand that I left in the boss room. There's really no reason to leave it behind. Ooh, another wand. Maybe that's the reason to leave it behind. Ice plus a bunch. Ew, gross wand. There's another bloodlust. I'll take this. Meh. So I basically have all of the tools I think I need to win the game at this point. What else am I missing, really? There's some survivability things. That's tempting, but I don't see any reason to anger the gods. This is... sorry, I just messed up my image that shows me what is allowed and what is not. That is banned. That is not banned, rather. Obviously. So I'm taking it. No more shuffle is quite good. And by that I mean faster wands, which is totally what I meant to grab there. I mean, it's fine, but it's not really what I was after. Carrying on with our lives. We're just gonna drop straight down on this floor. That kind of looked like a nuke, to be honest with you. we took like a minuscule amount of damage for all that. That's fine. Ow. We took more damage there. Not a ton, though. Alright. Damage field's banned, which is a very sad, sad thing. I love damage field. Ow. I'm paralyzed and I'm gonna die, probably. Oh. God, this game is so mean. Why would it do all that to me? You know why it did all that to me? Because I didn't put this on my wand. There we go. No, no. Is that heavy shot? I don't think I'm gonna end up wanting that. I didn't grab the speed up from earlier, which would have helped with the issues that heavy shot causes, so I'm not taking that. Yeah, I think we're all good there. Not taking boomerang, not taking wand radar. Projectile slower is in fact. Maybe I'll reroll. Freeze field, vampirism, healthy exploration. Plague rats. Plague rats is banned. Unlimited spells. I don't think I care about this. I'm gonna take Living on the Edge, which is not a particularly great perk or anything, but it technically does something. Yeah, you're not sneaky, buddy. Well, you're not weak either, apparently. I don't like what happened here. Got him. Get away from me, get away from me, get away from me. Not interested in dealing with that guy. Whole family of those freezing alien dudes. We're just gonna keep on moving on down. Right, I go through powders. I do like that perk. I do not like this guy though. That is not a friend. That is the second polymorph mage I've seen on this floor. Ow. Anyway. Anyway, I'm out of here. Wow. Banned, not taking. Alright, not a bad run. I'm gonna wait for his shield to go down and hit him with this. Oh, never mind, I'm gonna fire it at myself. Never mind, it's gonna go down the drain. That's funny. Anyway. That, my dear friends, is how you win a game of Noita without using gestures vaguely at all the bands. But yeah, let me set up the wheel and I will be right back. Alright, my wheel is assembled. We've got a total of 19 things in here, some of which are really strong, like Luminous Drill and Add Mana, and some are not so important. And there's only one reroll on here. It is the Runestone of Metal because it does not matter even a little bit if I ban that. Yeah, there we go. Let's spin again. So we're banning Runestone of Metal and what else? What else are we banning today? Hastium. You know what? That's 2 bans. I don't know if either of them really helped us like at all. But yeah, let's go ahead and get rid of Runestone of Metal and Hastium. It's honestly kind of tempting to ban the components of Hastium here as well, because they just do the same thing. Yeah, you know what? And components. There we go. See, that looks perfect. I'm gonna put them on the list separately. Levitatium. And what's the other one? Levitatium and Acceleratium. There we go. Alright. Now I believe that settles that. Thank y'all so much for watching. As always, it has been an absolute pleasure playing today. This has been the Art of Dying, and I will see y'all next time.